this session. Okay, so just to let you know that this session is going to be recorded, and we will make this available later so that you can watch it. Okay, so if you lose connection or you have to leave early, then you have a recording there for later. Okay. So welcome to the TEFLIN language improvement course, and this is our first Zoom session. Just a little bit of information about Zoom, because we will be using this once every week. Obviously, the room's going to be quite large, and there's going to be quite a lot of people in them. So it's probably going to be important to just generally keep the microphone muted unless you're asked to speak or you want to speak, and you sort of ask if you can speak, because that stops all that sort of background noise from happening. Like I said, the session will be recorded and it will be shared later. So if you do miss it, or you're not able to come because of family and work and many other things, then you can watch that later. But obviously do try to come to the session. I think you'll learn more, obviously, if you come to the session than if you just watch the recording later. So we are going to be using the chat box. So a chat box will be used for quite a lot of communication. Feel free to use that as a way to communicate with me and communicate with each other. And I'll try to keep my eye on that, and Beth also will keep her eye on that so that we can see that. Okay. And do raise your hand if you need to speak. If there's a need for you to ask something which is difficult to ask in the chat box, or is a bit more complex, then you can raise your hand using the raise hand function in Zoom, and then I can ask you to unmute and then speak. Okay. So if you've got a specific question that you need to ask. Okay, so the purpose of this first session today, it's a very simple session. Okay, obviously this first week is not designed to sort of start learning English in a lot of detail. It's really just to make sure that everyone is sort of registered on the course, and make sure that everyone knows what's going to be happening on the course. So the first thing will be to sort of welcome everyone to the course. And we want to make sure that everyone's welcome to the course. We want to make sure that we understand what the purpose of these WhatsApp groups we've set up are, and we'll discuss in a little bit what the purpose of those groups are. Another one is to sort of identify good techniques for studying online, because I think obviously studying online is a new thing for many people. It's a new thing for us as teaching online or studying online. So it's a good idea if we sort of discuss that a little bit, so we make sure that we are sort of studying online in the best way possible. Okay, so obviously, like I said, I'd like to welcome everyone to the course, just so we can check that everyone who's here can access the chat box. Can I ask everyone to sort of say hi in the chat box? And I know whether you're on a mobile phone or a laptop, you should be able to access the chat box. So if everyone could just give a quick hi in the chat box to show me that you can access that. Okay, that's great from all of you. Thank you. Hello, Ayu. Nice to meet you. It's great to hear from you. Hey, Beth. Okay, that's great. Can I just ask another question in the chat box? Obviously we have our Zoom sessions, we have our WhatsApp group, but we also have a website where a lot of the course content will be available, and that's where a lot of your studying will take place. You were sent an email with how to log on to this website. Can you tell me in the chat box have you logged on to the site? Can you just say yes or no in the chat box? It's okay if you have not, to say no, but if you can tell me yes or no, that will give me an idea of how many people have logged in. Okay, well, that's fantastic. It seems like everyone who's come to the Zoom session has also logged on to the website. It shows that we have our most enthusiastic students here. Okay, so yeah, obviously the website is where you will get all of the sort of the most of the course content, and this way you'll study through the units every week, and I'll give a little bit of information about that in a minute. The other question is, have you joined our WhatsApp community as well? Can you let us know? Have you again, you were sent the link to the WhatsApp group, so if you could let us know if you have joined that already, that would be great. Again, there was a link in the email sent on Monday. That's perfect. Okay, someone has asked a question. Hikma, would you like to, do you want to say something, Hik? Hello? Hik, you've raised your hand. Would you like to ask something? No? Okay. Hello? Hik? Hello? Hello, Hik? Can you hear me, Hik?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, what would you like to ask?
Well, I just begin, so I don't know what you say.
No, it's okay. I think that's a different person. Is this your Adafaya? I think someone else had raised their hand, and I was just checking if they wanted to ask a question. Okay. Now, what I'd like us to think about, obviously we have this WhatsApp group, and this WhatsApp group, I think, is very important for the course. It's a great chance to sort of connect with people. But what do you think? What do you think is the kind of the purpose of us creating these WhatsApp groups of about sort of 25 teachers? What do you think the purpose of this group is? So maybe think for like a minute or so, 1 or 2 minutes, just think for a minute or so. And then if you can add your ideas to the chat box to tell us what you think the purpose or purposes is of having these WhatsApp groups with you together with other teachers. Yeah, so that, for example. Okay, got some nice ideas coming through. Yeah, Aditya, discuss topics, discussions about the course, communicate about learning activities, share knowledge, yeah. Just sharing learning with other teachers, David, yeah. Dewey, yeah. Yeah, some really nice ideas here. Yeah, I think, confidence as well. I mean, I think that's a good one as well, to communicate with each other. Yeah, Dali, yeah, obviously, hopefully to improve English. I mean, we're conducting the WhatsApp groups in English. Written English is also an important thing to improve, and you can do that in WhatsApp, and sort of informal written English is really useful. Yeah, lots of really good ideas there. So let's just sort of put a few of those down so that we don't forget them. Okay, to communicate. Ideas to improve English. What else we got? course. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. What else have we got? Yeah, to discuss about sort of teaching material, because obviously, it's about English, but it's also about you as teachers and, improving teaching skills as well. And it's a chance for you to talk about perhaps some of the materials that you're teaching or ideas for teaching. Yeah, some really nice ideas there. Yeah, and I think these are quite similar to some of the ideas that we have about that. I think you've perhaps added even more than we have. Oops, sorry. There we go. So in terms of sort of some of the ideas that we had about this, obviously to discuss tasks about the course, which is similar to what you said, to share teaching knowledge and experience, and I think that's an important thing. To help each other with English, and obviously part of that is improving English. And I think also we really hope that this will help create sort of perhaps communities of teachers for the future, maybe communicating with teachers from different parts of Indonesia. They may have different ideas over there, or different parts might be able to give you different ideas, or from different schools. So it's about that kind of sharing of experience as well. Yeah, Erica puts an important one about, if anyone doesn't know what TPAC is, does anyone know what TPAC is? Anyone ever heard of TPAC before? It's not a rapper or anything. TPAC stands for, I think it's for technical, pedagogical, and content knowledge. Okay, some other people were waiting to come in the room. So obviously you're going to be learning sort of knowledge about English, knowledge of using English, but also you might be learning about sort of how to use technology with your students and in your classrooms as well, and that might be a part of the course. Okay. Let me just take that off for a second. Okay, so obviously we are sort of studying online, and it's important that studying online, we try to do that effectively. This is to give some information about the course, it's an 8-week course, okay? And you'll be studying 4 to 6 hours a week, okay? So some of the content on the website, but also part of those 4 to 6 hours will be communicating in your WhatsApp group. And also every week there'll be one Zoom lesson for you to attend, okay? So we've got 8 weeks, 4 to 6 hours a week, WhatsApp group, Zoom lessons. That's quite a lot. And, what do we think all this is? So we want to study online, but what are all these things at the bottom of the screen, do you think? Can you tell me in the chat box? How might these things at the bottom of the screen stop you studying online effectively? What do you think they are at the bottom of the screen? Now, stacks, yes. But what are these other things you must do as well as study online? And you can see these other things we might have to do at the same time as we study online. Okay. But what are these things at the bottom? So apart from studying online, we've got to sort of multitask, haven't we, Ade? What are these other things we have to balance with our studies? Okay, I might have problems with internet connection, but you've also, as parents and mothers and sisters and brothers, and you have to cook, you have to look after your children, you have to go shopping, you have to teach. Many of you are teaching, whether face-to-face or teaching online. So you've got to do all of these things, okay? But also we are asking you to take an 8-week course and study 4 to 6 hours a week. And take part in a WhatsApp group. Thank you, Deli. You've got to balance all of these activities together. So the question is, how can we do that? How can we balance studying online, an online course, with doing all of these other things we have to do as adults and parents. So this is a chance for us to now sort of think about that and think about, how we can make sure that we're studying online effectively. So in a minute, I'm going to ask you to work in groups of about sort of 3 to 4 people together. Okay, so you're going to work together in a sort of a room, and you're going to discuss 3 ideas for studying online better, some concrete ideas or advice. And you're going to have sort of 10 minutes in your group to discuss this. And then you're going to come back and tell us, perhaps in the chat box, what those ideas are. Okay. Now, when you're thinking of your advice or your ideas, try to be specific. Okay. So something like this, study harder, that is not very useful advice. Okay, because that's not very specific. It doesn't give us the information we need. But something like, well, get up 10 minutes earlier each day to complete one topic from the course, that's good advice because it's very specific and it's advice that is easy to follow. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to work in your groups. Can I just check? How long do you have? Can you tell me in the chat box, how long do you have in your group to discuss this? How long do you have in your group to discuss this? Yeah, not 15, Dahlia, you've got 10 minutes, okay? So you've got 10 minutes
50
to discuss.
minutes, I think.
No, 10
what about
minutes
50 minutes?
Not 15, you've got 10 minutes, okay?
Okay, excuse me, mister. Because I'm late to join just now, so I would like to let me know what is it about. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. When you go into your group, your fellow teachers will explain to you, okay? They will help you,
yeah.
all right?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to create the breakout rooms. You're going to go into your rooms and have a little bit of time to discuss, about 10 minutes to discuss with people in your room. All right, so you should be moved now. Hello, hello. Did someone ask for help? Hello. Hello. Dwi, Dini, Anawati.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, do you know what you have to do together?
I don't know what it.
You need to talk together to think about ways to study online better together. Okay?
Okay.
So talk with the other people in the room. Okay.
Yes.
Hi, Beth.
Hello, hello. Have you been in any of the rooms?
I was in a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, the ones that I was in, they didn't seem too sure about what they were doing.
No.
And some problems with the connection as
Yeah,
well.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just send a message.
Okay. David, can you put me in another room? Because I only seem to be able to go to room 2.
Okay.
Thank you.
Move to room. Okay, move to room 3.
Three ideas for studying online better, right, Miss?
Hello, is everything okay here? Edie, Desi, Hick, and Ade? Can you hear each other?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Have you got some ideas about studying online?
How with the online course? We are having a real course.
Yes. Okay, I'll bring you back to the main room in a minute, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Ah, yeah. They complain that the children are getting worse in behavior.
Can I give one also? The most important thing
Please.
is beside to build the characteristic about the behavior. I think we have to make sure.
Hi there, is everything okay? Arif, Ernie?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it okay?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
still discussing about the topic.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, you got a few more minutes. Okay.
So I mean, sorry, David. I'm asking you some questions.
Yes.
Is that the topic for our Zoom online, or for our teachers in the real daily activities?
It's more for you studying online our course, because you're going to be studying our course online. And so what sort of techniques can you use to make sure you can study better online?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I see.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Ini ada cara itu kayak gitu. Seperti itu.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Is everything okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Good.
Mr.
But I think some of us have trouble in connectivity. So.
That's okay. Yeah, we understand that will sometimes be a problem. This is one of the challenges of online learning is connectivity.
Yes. We are really sorry, Mr. David, because this is the first time maybe.
Yes. The
Yes,
first time.
because this is the first time, yes, we join Zoom in this online learning course.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
perhaps some of the participants get the difficulty.
Of course. Everything is new, so we understand that's difficult. Don't worry, we will learn slowly.
Yes. Okay. Next, I hope next time will be better.
Of course you will. Of course, it takes time. Okay, I'll come back. I'll bring you back to the main room very shortly. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bu Amin and Pak Bigar. Let me introduce myself. My name is Arlene. I'm from Bogor. I am teaching English in a vocational high school. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you too.
Thank you, Mr. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, we are joining the group again?
Yes, we're back in the main room now.
All right. All right. Hello. Okay, group 1. Our group has
Okay, we'll come to your groups in a minute. Just wait 1 second.
oh, okay.
Just wait 1 second.
Sorry for interrupt. I forgot about what group. Can you mention the first or the second group, the member of the first or second group? Because I don't remember which group.
I don't remember either, to be honest.
Sorry for interrupting you. Yes, I agree with her. I agree with her. I don't know in which group I was joining.
It doesn't.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it
It's
doesn't
okay.
matter. Okay, thank you.
It's all fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Okay.
I don't know which group I have just joined.
Okay.
Mr. David.
That's okay. Beth, can you open up that Google Doc that we have for the session? We could put some of the advice in there, hopefully.
Yeah, just a sec.
Okay, so thank you for everyone for working in groups. Now I know, sometimes it's confusing. I know some of you had connectivity issues, but this is part of the world of online studying. Everyone has different connections and different technology, and this is, we have to learn to adjust to this and to understand this as part of the online studying process. And I think that's an important thing for us to understand. And I know some people were confused. What was the task? What were we doing? And again, this is the first time we've done this, and it will take us time to learn, how to study with Zoom together. So this is just good practice for us to start doing this now, okay? But I wanted you to think about techniques for studying online better, so that when you're studying on our course over the next 8 weeks, you are studying in the best way possible, okay? So if you could give other teachers advice and say, look, this is a good way to study online, can anyone give me either, probably better in the chat box, because there are many people in the room. Can you put some ideas in the chat box about ways that we can study online better? Some good ideas or advice. So just put your ideas from your discussion in your small group. Can you put any ideas you have in our chat box? Okay. Be happy, yes, that's really important, to be happy. Again, try to be kind of specific in the advice, okay? Yeah, that's a really nice one, Chintia. Good time management is important. Make sure that you are, organizing your time well. Ayu, that's great. If you have a list, then that's great. Yeah, really. Deanne, that's a really good one. This idea of being active in the forums, especially like the WhatsApp groups. This will be a great way to encourage you to sort of learn English and share ideas. Okay, Aditya, that's really nice. Focusing on the material, thinking about what you've learned in one day and maybe sort of studying that and revising that. What other ones have we got there? Yeah, Adif, that's a really nice one about, finding a nice place to study at home. I know that's not always easy, but being able to find a comfortable and quiet place to study can be really, really helpful. You know, if you just, you know, shut the door from your children and husband and wife for 30 minutes and say, look, I must study, please let me study for 30 minutes. That's really important. Treat, Desi, that's really nice. Treat the online course like a real course. You know, it's not, an online course is the same as a face-to-face course. So give it the same time and energy as you would a face-to-face course. Asri, I really like that idea of being sort of prepared with, like, you know, although we are studying with technology, sometimes it's good to use old technology like notes and paper and pens, you know, so when you're having a Zoom session or you're looking through the online material, you're making notes about important information. Dara, I really like that one about, you know, going to the end of the course. It's very easy to stop online courses. I know I've started many online courses and then stopped them, you know, through lack of organization. But having that ability to go to the end and make sure you finish the course is really important. Yeah, lots of really good ideas here. Yeah, relaxing a little bit, you know, you got to treat your body well as well, especially at the moment. You know, many of us are at home all day long, got to exercise, you know, but also relax the body. Yeah. Yeah, time management seems to be an important one that's coming up again and again. Okay. Yeah, share ideas with each other. These are really, really important as well. Okay, these are some wonderful ideas. These are some really, really good ideas for studying online. Now, we've collected our ideas because, you know, the chat box can easily disappear. So what we've done is we have put, Beth has been putting our ideas, you can see in the chat box, I've put a link. We've put our ideas from today onto a what's called a Google document. Can I just ask, have people used Google Documents before? Can you tell me in the chat box, have you used Google Documents before? So either yes or no in the chat box. Yes, I think Google seems very popular in Indonesia. So it seems like many people have used Google Documents already. So a Google document is a sort of a shared document with other people in a group. And at the moment, you can see the document that Beth is writing on and editing. At the moment, you cannot edit this. You can only look at it. But later in the course, you will be able to sort of edit and look at documents together. And it's possible on these documents, and if you're looking at the document, you can see, actually, maybe I'll just share that 1 second. 1 second. Let me just share. Okay. You should be able to see that document now, and you can see, I can make comments on this. Okay, so it's possible in Google Documents to write on them, but also make comments on them. Like I said, at the moment you cannot do this, but we will share a document with you later that you will be able to write and comment on. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay. So we will share that document with you. So we've got these really good ideas to share from the lesson today. Okay, we're nearly going to finish in a minute, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about the course, important information about the course and studying on it. This week was an introduction unit to the course, just so you could connect to the website, you could meet the other people in the WhatsApp group, and you could have your first Zoom lesson. From tomorrow and on Thursday at 4 o'clock Jakarta time, the next unit of the course will be available on the website. And this will be the first sort of real unit. And there will be about 4 to 6 hours of material to study in the website. Okay. So please check tomorrow or later if you don't have time tomorrow, but do try to start as soon as possible to study. Now, this is self-study. Okay, so these are materials you're studying by yourself on your phone or your laptop. This is not a Zoom lesson. Okay. This is just self-study material. From next week, you will have Zoom lessons on Tuesdays. Okay, this week it was on Wednesday, but from next week it will be on Tuesdays. At the moment, we don't know the time of your lesson. We will send you out a survey to check what time is best for you, and then we will tell you which lesson on Tuesday you need to come to. Okay, don't worry, we will give you that information very soon. The recording from today we will make available tomorrow. So from tomorrow you'll be able to find this recording of this session on the homepage of the course. And very soon we will share a Google Doc, which will be a Google document for each WhatsApp group. So there, for each WhatsApp group, there'll be a Google document, and we will sometimes ask you to do tasks on this Google document as a sort of a group. Okay, but we will share that with you again very soon once you need to complete a task. And if you're having any problems, please use our email support at that address at eltc.tel@sheffield.ac.uk, and our sort of support team and our technical team will do everything we can to help you. If you're having problems with the website, or you're having problems joining the WhatsApp group, then please tell us and we will do everything we can to help you. Okay. Does anyone have any questions now? Any specific questions about the course now they would like to ask? You can raise your hand or you can put them in the chat box and I'll be happy to answer them. Does anyone have any questions? I'll just wait one moment to see if anyone has any questions. Like I said, you can put them, or if you raise your hand in the by clicking the raise hand button, then I will be able to give you the microphone to speak. Okay, is everything clear? Thank you, Aditya. I'm glad it's clear for you. Thank you. I'm glad it's clear. Barul, do you have a question? Barul, if that's the correct pronunciation. Hello, Barul. Would you like to ask something? Okay, we'll wait for Barul. Annie? Or Annie?
Yes, thank you, sir. I
That's
just wanna ask you a questions about how long will this Zoom last? Because I was late. I'm so sorry. Yes.
These Zoom lessons.
How long will this Zoom last? Yes.
Normally there will be about 45 minutes. The Zoom lessons.
Oh, 45 minutes each session. Right?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Thank you.
Is that okay?
Yes, thank you, sir.
That's okay. Barul, did you have a question? No. Deanne, do you have a question?
Yes, David.
Yes.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Deanne.
Yeah, I have a question about after we have 8 weeks learning. So, is there any test? Is there any exam, final exam?
No.
That's first question. And then the second question: what is normally the general objectives after we finish this course? Thank you.
Well, I think that I mean the objectives are in the sort of the the website, but the main objective is obviously to improve your language skills, improve your English language skills. You know, I mean, obviously in 8 weeks, you know, there's not going to be a huge improvement, but we hope, you know, a good improvement in your language skills. The other idea is to give you more confidence in the classroom. A lot of the course will focus on sort of classroom language you use when you're teaching in your classroom, to give you more confidence speaking English with your students and talking to your students in English. But also another objective is we want you to meet other teachers and connect with other teachers in Indonesia through the course and through WhatsApp, so you can, you know, make good connections and learn from each other, share ideas, share materials, so that you'll be helped with your classes. Is that okay, Diane?
Yes, thank you very much.
Anyone else got any questions? Baru, you asking about task? Not really. Like we said, there's not really a sort of a final assessment. There will be some sort of small assessments during the course, but not necessarily a big final assessment at the end. This is a sort of a professional development course. We want you to develop your language and your skills as an English speaker and as a teacher. And we don't want to cause extra stress by giving you assignments and things like that. Okay. Dedi, did you have a question? Dedi, can you turn on your microphone, Dedi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, is it clear, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you. I see that we have 4 or 3 groups for this, especially in WhatsApp group.
Yes.
My question is there any difference? Do we have any differences in the assignments?
No. All the groups will be the same, and they'll do the same things.
Oh, I see. It's only the distributions of the groups.
Yeah, because there are such a large number of teachers. We have about 475 teachers on the course, so we have to break them into smaller groups for WhatsApp and Zoom. Okay.
And should we have should we make any presentations in these sessions?
No, we won't ask you again because of the numbers. There's probably too many. We will ask you to work in groups sometimes. Like today, I asked you to work in a group, and sometimes we may ask you to do a presentation in your small groups. But we will give you time to prepare for that. Don't worry. Okay.
And yeah, as once again, last question about this. Do we have any final report? Final assignment?
No.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. David.
We are busy teachers. We don't have time for assignment.
Yeah, you know that. Thank you.
We of course we understand. We are teachers too, and we understand.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
It's okay. Any other questions, Cynthia? Hello, Cynthia? Hello, Cynthia?
Yes, Cynthia.
Cynthia, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Mr. David, I would like to ask you, can we get some certificate from this course, after this course finished, sorry?
I think there will be a certificate of some kind. I think we will discuss with TEFLIN the what form or what kind of certificate you can get at the end. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
That's okay.
Yes, it is only my question.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia. Is that any more questions? Okay, look, because of time and we're getting close to 5 o'clock in thing. Oh, so one more question then. Annie, can you ask?
Yes, thank you, sir.
That's okay.
I would like to ask you a questions again. Okay. For example, in the middle of the training, we know that this training will last for 8 weeks, right?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Yes, 8 weeks. How about if in the middle of the training we cannot join it? Yes, maybe we have another business. We doesn't enable us to join it. What about it?
Well, we will look at what possibilities there are for that. If maybe you have to miss a week or two because of work or personal situation, maybe making it possible for you to study the course a bit later, or leave the course open for you to continue studying and finish it sort of by yourself later. Okay.
Oh, I see. What about the assignment? Can we submit the assignment later? Yes.
There is no assignment.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ika, did you have a question as well? We'll make this the last one.
I have, yes, okay. My question is, can we get a scholarship for training in your university? Maybe after the pandemic is over, can we get a scholarship?
That is a good question.
How can we get scholarship to the University of Saudi? Especially for us as English teachers.
Of course. I don't know. We will certainly look into what possibilities there are for scholarships, but that's probably not something we can sort of discuss now, certainly. But we will look at what scholarship possibilities there always are for people.
Okay.
But there may be the possibility for future courses, the possibility of other courses, maybe online courses that people could take as well with us. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. But online is better. But one day, if the pandemic is over, yes. Do you agree, my friend? If someday we can go to Selfie University.
We would love to see you here, Ika, once the pandemic is over. But I don't know if there is a scholarship available for that.
Okay. One day you can inform us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Look, I'm sorry, because of time, we really must stop there. But there is an email there, so if you do have questions, you can send them to that. We will share information from this session tomorrow on the course homepage. There'll be the recording link and also the link to the Google document so that you can see the advice that you came up with. So thank you very much for coming today. Thank you for your participation, and I really hope,
welcome, sir.
And me and Beth really hope that you enjoy
Welcome.
the rest of the
You're
course.
welcome, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Beth.
Bye.
Bye all.
See you
Thank you.
next week. See you next
Thank
week.
you, Mr. Lee.
Mr. David.
Nice
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Bye.
Bye.